From the Roundhouse to your house now, it is day 2 of our 30-day legislative session, and our state lawmakers are slowly getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah, I mean, today was still largely organizational up there as lawmakers prepare for what's expected to be some pretty big debates when they get into the nitty-gritty of things.
And gun control is expected, of course, to be a major talking point this year. Griffin Rushton joins us from the Roundhouse tonight. So, Griffin, it seems the governor and state lawmakers have some different ideas on how to address gun violence in our state.
Yeah, it's really a matter of how far they're willing to go. The governor made it clear during her State of the State address that she wants state lawmakers to approve several new gun control laws. She has 8 big ideas. They're up on your screen right now. Now, we're expecting to see all of these proposals at some point during the legislative session. Many of these bills have already been pre-filed, but House Democrat leaders revealed that they're really only interested in the 3 that are highlighted in green right now. That includes a proposed 14-day waiting period for all gun sales. That's 14 business days, according to the bill from Democratic State Rep Rena Sapansky. Supporters say it's meant to be a cooling off period and allow for federal background checks to be completed before people get their hands on new guns. House Democrat leaders are also backing the governor's proposal to raise the age limit to buy and possess guns from 18 to 21 years old. Now, this proposal from Democratic State Rep Andrea Romero includes several exceptions for hunters, shooting ranges, law enforcement officers, and on private property under parental supervision. Violating either of these bills would result in a misdemeanor. Now, we saw both of these proposals during the last legislative session, and Democrat leaders in the Senate believe that gives them a head start. It's a similar story for proposed changes to New Mexico's so-called red flag law, which has been on the books since 2020. The Extreme Risk Firearm Protection Order Act works like a temporary restraining order. Everyday New Mexicans can ask judges to confiscate guns from people who are considered a danger to themselves or others. KOB4 learned the law has rarely been used in New Mexico, only about 30 cases in Bernalillo County and far fewer across the state. And that's largely because the law is not really easy to use. Democratic State Rep Joy Garrett's proposal would allow law enforcement officers and some healthcare professionals to make those removal requests. Right now, it's only everyday citizens who can make those. And the proposal is also working to speed up the court process here.
First responders are the ones who go into houses, go into situations, and often realize that this is a tragedy waiting to happen. And in some cases, there were murder-suicides, which this law would have prevented if they themselves could petition.
Attorney General Raul Torres called for improvements to the red flag law back in November, and the bill's sponsors say law enforcement agencies have requested these changes as well. Regardless, Republican lawmakers say they are firmly against all of the governor's gun-related proposals.
The reality is we have a mental health and we have a career criminal problem, and until we deal with those, passing any gun laws is not going to make any difference.
Now, it is safe to expect all of the governor's gun proposals, including a potential assault weapons ban, will show up at some point during this legislative session. And some of those other proposals could make it across the finish line, but it appears the 3 bills that we just discussed have the most momentum right now as this session gets started. Julie, Tessa?